Just in case no one believed me last video, I'm going to show you my disconnect notice. My account is past due of $236.41. If I don't pay it by so and so date 2/19, February 19th, then the additional amount of $70 will be added. If that happens, then not only that, but I'll have to be charged a $39 disconnection fee, a reconnection fee, and that'll cost me $346.06. So down here, basically, I have to pay this amount by the 19th, $236.41 by February 19th. Disconnection date is February 20th. 2018. It is February 22nd, 2018. Shortly before the 19th, I decided that my life was going in the wrong direction. And after multiple years of turning my back on God, I turned back to God and I asked Him one simple prayer. I said, God, if you're really there and you're really listening, I don't want your help for me. I don't want your help on this money. I don't want your help for this bill. I want your help to make sure I have electricity for my babies. My female dog she was ready to give birth at this point. Just to reiterate before I go to that, last day to pay on the 19th, disconnection date on the 20th. Today is February 22nd, 2018. They turned off my neighbor's electricity as it was scheduled to be turned off on the 20th, the same day mine was. We were both scheduled to be turned off. My electricity is still on. Here's the important part. My baby girl, I'm gonna have to give her some water. My baby girl here gave birth to 4 very beautiful little puppies. See if I can get the phone stuck in here enough to get them on camera. You can see a couple of them there. There's 3 of them that are white with spots, and then there's a brown one. You can probably see what looks like 2, but in person I can actually see 3. I basically prayed to God that my babies would be born in a comfortable temperature in the house, that I would have electricity so that they would be warm. It is 42 degrees outside. I'm not exaggerating that. It is actually 42 degrees outside. And I'm telling you what, this is not a lie, this is not exaggeration. I turned my life back to God less than a week ago. I prayed to God that my babies would be my dogs and my 1 cat. That my babies would have comfortable temperature in here, that we would have enough electricity that they could stay warm at night, and that I could run an air conditioner in the daytime. I have an air conditioner right there ready to put in the window, which I took out today but had to use yesterday, thank goodness. Thank God, I should say. Thank God, because yesterday temperature inside this trailer got up to 90 some degrees, but as soon as I put that air conditioner in that window with the electricity I was not supposed to have according to the electric company, as soon as I did that, I got the temperature back down to 72, 71, 74. You know, I kept it at a comfortable temperature. I knew my baby was about to give birth in the next day or two, so I tried to keep it at a cool temperature for her. In fact, it's pretty hot for her right now. That's why she was panting in the video. I'm going to go ahead and let her come out and cool off if she's willing to get away from the babies anyway. But this right here, I'm telling you, this incident alone, this is proof, in my opinion, that God is listening, that God is real. God, I can't get it. I'm trying to get a good video. I mean, a good view of that on the video. This is proof that God does listen. God is willing to help you. I can't believe that after all the years and years and years I've turned my life, I've turned against God, period, that He actually is willing to help me now. But here I am, February 22nd, 2 days after electricity was supposed to be turned off. These puppies would have been born in 42-degree weather. It's 42 degrees outside right now. There is no insulation in this old piece of junk trailer. It would be too cold in here. These puppies would probably die. The fact that I prayed to God and asked Him for help, not to help me, but to help my baby and to help her babies. I believe that right there alone is proof that God exists. Even though I already knew God existed, but that's at least proof that God listens when it's important, because God definitely helped me in this situation. And on that note, I have to say, thank you, God. Thank you, God, for listening. Thank you, God, for letting these sweet, cute little babies be born with some heat in this 42-degree weather. I can't believe I turned my back on God for so long, for years and years and years. And the second I ask God for help, I get it right away. Like that, I get it right away. That makes me feel more guilty for turning my back on Him. How dare I? I guess the important thing is I'm back. Or at least maybe I should say God's back in my life. Because now I realize God does listen and God does love me. And wow. All I can say is thank you, God.